Hello, hello, Mimi makers. Happy New Year. So excited for our very first Fabric Friday video of 2024. I really hope everybody got a little bit of time to relax, to reflect on some things, maybe, make some goals like sewing goals, knitting goals, whatever your goals are this year. I hope everybody is refreshed and ready to absorb all of these million new ideas that I have for you that I will bring to you every week of this year. I'm just going to give the social media here a little bit of time to get everybody to jump on. Maybe grab a cup of coffee, a tea, water, whatever you like to refresh on. And then we are going to dive into it because there are already a lot of things packed for this week, and I hope you are as excited as I am. If you are in our sewing group, So Let's Talk on Facebook, you may have already seen this outfit that I am wearing today. Sal is here, Marion's here, Cheryl's here. Amazing. I love it. I love that so many people are already tuning in live because I do like it when I get to talk to you and maybe do a little bit of back and forth. If you have some questions on the spot, I will try to do my best to answer them. Jane is here, and yeah, I think we will get started. So I'm just going to off the bat get started with my outfit that I'm wearing today. You may have seen it on Facebook. I did post it in our sewing group, So Let's Talk, and some other groups as well, because I'm super excited about this. I was dreaming about this for such a long time, and I'm happy that I did it. So you probably know that I am a super big fan of Double Gauze, and I think this outfit, again, just proves, again, why. Double Gauze is made out of 100% cotton, and it's great in winter because you can layer it. It has a warming effect. It is soft. It's absolutely fantastic. In the summer, so this will pretty much be, in Canada, it will be a 4-season outfit unless it's like plus whatever degrees. The sleeves might be a little bit warm, but other than that, Double Gauze is also very breathable. So when the hot temperatures and the humid temperatures come, Double Gauze is amazing to wear as well. This can actually also be made as a short sleeve, but I will get into that in a little while. So this is a 2-piece outfit that I made. This has it has a V in the front with a gather, and it has one in the back. And it has a rounded neckline and a little ruffle at the sleeve. And I made this little wool vest to go with it, just because it's a little bit cooler and it's going to keep me nice and cozy. So the patterns that I used for this are from the new pattern company that we're releasing tomorrow. They're called Atelier Scämmit. It's a French company, and we found them and absolutely fell in love with everything that they have. And I'm super excited. So I think all of now, I hope I'm not going to I'm pretty sure that all of their patterns are based on wovens. So if you have not done a lot of sewing with wovens yet, I do think that a lot of these patterns are great entry level and a great opportunity to learn some techniques. I have made woven things, but some of the techniques I hadn't tried before. And I think this is a really great opportunity. And here's why. So Atelier Scämmit, it does say whether it's what kind of level this is. So this Vi Revolte is a beginner level, and I totally agree with that. If you are a sewist and you haven't done much in the woven department, or you're just dabbling in it, I do think that if it says beginner, you can definitely try that. They have really great instructions. I did notice that some of them, so it is a French company. For example, in the Berger, the instructions in the booklet were only in French, and in this one, it was French and English. But you do not need to be scared, because the great thing is that to all of their patterns, they do have a YouTube video, which makes it so much easier So I was kind of working with both. With this one, I was just watching the video, no problem. When you are on YouTube, and that's maybe a feature that you didn't know about, but when you are on YouTube and you're watching the video, and it is, so in this case, the video will be in French. The person speaking will be speaking in French. If you are fluent in French, you're going to have no problem. I am not fluent in French, and especially not with the lingo for sewing. So I turned on the captions, and you can then select the captions to be auto-translated into English. And it was fantastic. Really enjoyed it. I was able to start and stop, and it really helped me through it. So I learned so much because there were a couple of new techniques that, you know, I heard of them, didn't try them before. So it's going to be really easy. And I look forward to learning even more from the more advanced patterns myself. So this is what the patterns look like. They come in this really nice sleeve. So it has your sizing on the back. And then look at this. It has a little Velcro opening. And then it has a space here for your notes. And then you open that, and it has a little card here where you can also put some extra notes on. And then in this envelope, you will have your pattern, which is this. You've seen these before. It's just a really big printed pattern. You could essentially cut this pattern if you wanted to, because at least all of the ones that I've looked at, the patterns are not overlapping, which is nice. So they have all of the sizes on one piece, but they are not overlapping with another piece. I still recommend that you use some Swedish tracing paper or other tracing paper to trace it in case you want to make some changes or adjustments to your pattern later on, or you want to make multiple sizes. This way you always have your pattern sheet intact. And yes, we do sell the Swedish tracing paper as well. So maybe add that on to your stash tomorrow. And then you get this little booklet with the instructions, and it is in full color. So we'll have the black text will be in French, and the brown text is the English instructions. It has your how you're supposed to cut your patterns on the fold of your fabric, and it has it has everything you need in there, and their pictures are in full color with the descriptions right next to the picture. If it does refer to a specific technique, it'll have asterisks on it, and then the techniques will be explained separately in the back, because some of the patterns use the same techniques, and they'll be explained in the back. And if you watch the video, they're explained in there as well. So I really, really like how thoughtful and with how much care these patterns are drafted, and how they're packaged, and how easy they are to follow. So again, the Virevolte is the blouse that I made with the double gauze, and the Berger is the vest that I made with a white wool coating that has a little bit of texture to it, which we already have in the store. And you could use boiled wool, you could use the stretchy wool, you can, they even use some really lightweight fabrics if it is just more of a decorative vest. Definitely look at some of the pictures to get some ideas for that. I just really liked the heavier one, because now I keep pulling the wrong way. When I'm looking at the picture now, I want to adjust, it's the wrong way. I do like that I can layer this now, because at the shop sometimes it's really cold in the morning. So having that extra layer of this wool jacket just gives me so much warmth, and I can wear especially these pieces that are lighter weight even in this weather. So it does come with a different finishing. So the one that I would have made is this shape, but without the pockets and without the trim. But the video, the YouTube video does explain how to add a lace trim, how to add the pockets, how to add these little sleeve cups. It's all in the video as well. And it's really, really fun. So this one is the vest. I'm going to show a couple more that we have prepared. There's also this one. This is the one that I'm going to put it on in another picture, and I'll post it. This is the Liseron, which is the one that I came across and that I fell in love with. I didn't have enough time to make it myself, because this is definitely It is an intermediate level pattern. And I can absolutely do this, but I will need a little bit more time making this. And I wanted to show all these pretty things to you. So I'm super excited to make this one just because of how it fits. It's like a semi-casual, tuck in your jeans in the front and then leave it out in the back type of shirt. And they always have these options of adding these beautiful little ruffles, which in French, and if you're a French speaker, you know that, but it's called frou-frou, and I love it. It's my word of the year will be adding a little frou-frou to all of these things, and I love it. And I know that the ruffle on this one turned out bigger. It's because I forgot to lengthen the sleeve because I have ridiculously long arms, and see, this is still a little bit short, so I had to make the frou-frou a little longer to accommodate for that. So the Liseron has options for the frou-frou everywhere here, and it is a button-down shirt, and I will show you a picture of it on Instagram really soon. And this would be the pattern for it, Liseron. Then the next one I want to show we made in 2 different fabrics. So number one, the double gauze, just because we love double gauze. So this is the Jenna blouse. The Jenna, which can be made as a long sleeve blouse, short sleeve, or a dress. So it's a 3-in-1. So once we did make it in the double gauze, and this is the new heathered double gauze. If you already took a look, there is some cross dye effect in the heathered ones. Yeah, this is the long sleeve version with the ruffled scoop neck. And then just to show the difference on how you can make this with different fabrics, this is made with a viscose challis. This is the one with the little golden dots. Also really, really beautiful. It just drapes differently, and both of them are absolutely beautiful. And I will make sure to take pictures and videos on wearing these different ones and how they look. So many options. You can also make it out of a poplin. You can make it out of a cotton. There's really, really many options. So I'm just going to go through a couple of these patterns because there's so many. Definitely take a look at them online. There's also some pictures of actual people wearing the garments if you go into the pattern and look at all of the pictures. I think this is a really great basic. The Aimé. It's a nice scoop neck tee, which you can also do as a short sleeve, no sleeve, or peplum type top. Then there's these really cool pants that I am dying to make and try to fit to myself because I have a curvy lower body, not a curvy upper body. So pants are always a struggle for me. I swear, over the holidays, I tried to go shopping for pants, and it was so very disappointing that because I have hips, none of this style had fit me. Like I literally went to every store that I can think of, and I couldn't find anything that fits. Like either I had like a big gape on top just because I have a pair. Anyways, I digress. I really want to make these, and I want to make these work for my curvy bottom. So I'm super excited for this one. And this one I'm probably going to be living in the summer. It's called the Crépuscule. Sorry if I'm butchering the name here. I am trying my best. So there's like a nice little top, which would be so cute in a challis or a double gauze, and 2 dress versions of this. Then this one is the Artisan, which is a long or short sleeve option. And then you have a V cutout in the back. So there are some buttons involved on the back top here, but then you have a back yoke that has a nice little peekaboo effect triangle in the back. Again, you can make it as a top and as a dress. And this one is Alice, a nice drapey top. I think this would be absolutely fantastic in a challis. Then the Zephyr, which is very similar to the Virevolte, but not Virevolte. Yes, Virevolte. But this one has a V-neck and it has a straight gather. So this one has that point at the front and the back, and this one has a round gather with a V-neck. And this one I'm also super excited about, is the pulp. So this is a blouse that has a panty attached at the bottom. So the way that this is constructed means it's going to make it really easy for someone like me to make this longer. Because if you have a long torso like me, you always have to lengthen these pieces. So I have previously bought these things in the store, or one-piece swimsuits, things like that. They always cut in because they're always too short. So I'm super excited to make this one and actually make it the length that it needs to be for my height. So these are just a few. There are more. Definitely look through all of them, see what inspires you. Send us a message if you're not sure what you want to combine with it, or come in and take a look at them in person. Now I'm going to get to the fabrics, I promise. So that was a long discussion on the patterns. So the double gauze, so the one that I am wearing, the leopard, is actually a jacquard double gauze because it is woven with two colors of thread. So on one side, you'll see it's like the pink background with the sand colored spots, and then on the other side it will be reversed. So you'll have the sand color background with the pink colored spots. So that means you can use either side of it. There's no right or wrong side. What I did is I did the pink top, and then I did it the other way around on the inside of my jacket, but you can make your entire outfit in whichever color you want. This one, oops, this particular one, we also have in another color. So this is almost a greenish taupe. I want to say it has, as maybe it's just the light, it has this green tint to it, but it's more of a taupe color with the sand, and then the other way around on the other side. So there's only two of the jacquard. Then we have, and I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 or 7 colors of this one, the heathered cross dye double gauze. So there will always be the warp thread will be one color and the weft thread will be the other color. That's really hard to say. So this one's pink and gray. I don't know how easy this is to show, but so you can even see like on those little things that fray here that it's there's a gray in it. So this is pink and gray. I'll just show a couple of them because there's so many. And there was the berry. Oh, I want to show this denim one. The denim one is really nice. So the denim one will be a denim blue and a gray, and you can really see how there's a bit of a color variation to it. There's the berried, and there's these taupey grayish ones, so have light and dark grays in it. Then we have a whole bunch of solid colors, which are also really, really fantastic. Some of which are new. I don't think we had a beautiful red like this before. So if you want to maybe make a nice dress for Valentine's Day, or you just really love red, I think this is a fantastic red to make a nice top or dress out of it. I do want to show these. I'm really excited for these. These are the neon colors, and I have been thinking about a neon yellow dress or top since last year. And I think it's going to happen this year in this neon yellow. And I know that my camera does not show you the beautiful neon because it doesn't like the neon colors. But believe me, these are really nice and bright. And I'm super excited to make something out of the yellow for myself. A nice little sundress will be just what I need. And these are two new colors that have been introduced, which I think do deserve their own little spot here. So this is a really, really, really nice purple, like a violet purple. And then this is a warm, it's like a, what would that be called? A fuchsia raspberry. It's like, it's really, really bright and really nice. They're really great. So these two, and then we have 3 of the double gauze with the little golden stripes. I feel like we've had this one last year, and we were able to get this color back because that one sold out instantly last year because it's just so awesome. So if you just want to have like a little bit of a sparkle effect, this double gauze is absolutely fantastic. And then there's a sand color and this mauve. Do make sure that do make sure that when you are making these patterns with double gauze, you might have to get a little bit more, because the double gauze does not only shrink because it is a cotton, but it also has a mechanical shrinkage because it puckers up. So I think my pattern was calling for, now I can't remember, let me see. It called for 190 centimeters for my size. So I got the 2 meters thinking that the extra 10 centimeters were going to give me enough. And they did. It was like just enough for me. Had I remembered to lengthen my sleeves, I think I still would have made it, but it was really, really close. Also, the fact that I miscut a piece once made me have to get extra fabric because I messed up. Just letting you know that they will end up a little bit shorter than what they were before because of the fabric they are. And then I do want to show this beautiful fabric, which is the one we used in the Liseron blouse. And I picked this out because it does remind me also a little bit of a company situated in London that we all may know, but it is not. It is a Moda fabric, which is really soft and absolutely beautiful. And I will take a picture of the blouse later today. So those were the wovens for tomorrow, which was a big chunk just because they're absolutely amazing. We do have some knits that did come in as well that I want to make sure get their airtime here. Whoop. Number one is this, and I think my boys are going to get mixy matchy t-shirts out of these because I like these kind of abstract prints a lot. I think there's a lot of interpretation that you can put into that. Does it look like a marble? Does it look like the sea? Does it look like, it can look like so many things. And I love the coloring on this. And I feel like this is a print that's great for all ages. And maybe other people in my family will get something too. I feel like that would even look good in a dress for me. So we might have a family vacation outfit this year. So this is a jersey. 95% cotton, 5% elastane, and it's really nice and stretchy. So leggings, t-shirts, dresses will all be great out of this. There's two colors, the grayish and the blue. And then we have hearts, lots of hearts that came in. And I mean, I like hearts all year round, but if you do like to have an outfit for Valentine's Day, then maybe these are just what you were looking for. So we have this black hearts on white jersey. And again, really nice and stretchy. So these are going to be great for some dresses and tops. And then the same, but the other way around. Black background, white hearts. And you can even do a color block with the two together because you can. I mean, why not? The more, the better. Most of the time. Ooh, this one's stuck. And then there's these slightly more subtle hearts that I also want to show you. So these are stripes, but if you take a closer look, and now they're upside down. So you have the white background, and then you have this aubergine big stripe, and then in a pink is this really subtle little stripe, and then it always turns into these little hearts. I'll try to show this right side up for you without moving my camera too much. There you go. It's absolutely cute, and I can never say no to a good stripe. So this, even just in a basic t-shirt and then paired with a blazer, I think that's something that I would wear for a nice Valentine's dinner or lunch. And I think it's just really nice, isn't it? I think everybody needs a little bit of that in their life. And then the same one we also have in the taupe. So the stripes would be like a grayish taupe, and the hearts are a little bit darker printed on this one. And then we have one more collection. Whoop! And there's so many of them. I'm gonna just bring them a little bit closer. So this is cats and dogs that got their own fabrics here. So number one is I'm going to show the dogs first, just because they popped into my hand first. So the dogs, there's always a sand color and the dark mint color. Let me see, there's some hearts should be for every day. That's true. It's absolutely true. I like wearing them every day too. All right, so we have all of these little doggies, and now I wish I knew all of these breeds, but I don't. I know that this one's a poodle. This one, I don't know, could be a Maltese, Havanese. I'm sure there's also some room for interpretation for some of them, but they're all absolutely cute. And the nice thing is that it's not really directional, because they printed the dogs in all sorts of ways. So if you did want to make something like a circle skirt or a peplum, you can do it with this one, just because they don't end up upside down, because they're always anyways. So you have all of these little doggies on there, and this is a really nice and stretchy jersey, color number 1, and then in the mint, the color number 2. So what's really nice about these is it comes with a coordinate print, which is the paws. And I'll just show you. So the paws, they almost look like little polka dots, but when you look closer, they're little paw prints. So you can mix and match the paws with the doggies, and also the sand paws with these guys. So they do match together. What's even better is that there's also kitties, because, you know, some people like one pet more than the other, or some people like both. Some people might like none. But you know, now you get to mix and match and pick and choose if you have cats and dogs, or only cats or only dogs. We got them all. So the kitties are on the mint as well, and on the sand. There's even a little mouse on that one, and some butterflies. So now you can also mix and match the kitties with the paws. In this case, the paws are also printed onto the kitty fabric as well, and you can match it with the mint as well. So now we did also have a new release of 2 yarn and pattern bundles, one for beautiful socks and one for a beautiful sweater that I absolutely love, and I've been seeing all over since I've actually ventured out in the world and did a little bit of shopping. I was looking, you know, to see kind of what the trend is, and what I've seen a lot is sweaters that have just that, I want to say like a V-neck type opening, but then a collar on it. And I have found a knitting pattern from Lana Grossa. The picture is like a purple sweater, but obviously you can make it in any color, but that is totally on trend. And yeah, we found one and we are listing it. I just printed it to show you. I forgot to enable it. I forgot to bring it over. I'm already out of practice for this, but I promise if you follow the link in the description of this, I will make sure that it is online today so you can see it. And it's an absolute fantastic sweater if you're looking for a sweater knitting project. I think that is it for me for today. I'm sure I've forgotten a thing or two. I'm really glad for everyone that was here and watched this live with me. I'm excited to explore all of the new things and opportunities and things to make this year with you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week. Oh, hold on. Hisai heard me. She's bringing the patterns. Thank you, Hisai. Look at this sweater. That is the sweater. And it has like this cutout, and it has a bit of a collar. It's going to look absolutely fantastic. That is made with the Setasuri, which is the Setasuri, now I forgot. It's a silk. Oh, it's a silk alpaca blend yarn, which is really, really light and nice and cozy. And then the socks for this week will be these ones, the Belvoir socks, which have like a really nice subtle rip to it. So these will be in the shop tomorrow or sometime today, and all available tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Ottawa time. And I'll see you next week. Bye.